All right, good morning. I'm Lieutenant Ray Spencer. I'm the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm out here this morning to brief you on a homicide investigation that we are conducting in the 2900 block of Seasons Avenue, which is a residential neighborhood near the intersection of Eastern and the Southern 215 Beltway. I stress the details that I'm sharing right now are very preliminary, but at around 4:30 this morning, we responded on a report of a male who had been shot in a residence directly behind me. What we learned is that a woman lives in the house along with her 3 small school-aged children. That woman made a 911 call reporting that her ex-boyfriend was breaking into the residence and had shattered a window. While on the phone with 911, the glass could be heard breaking in the background. At that point, the male broke a second window and was able to make his way into the residence. Inside the residence, again, were the 3 small children along with the boyfriend. Apologize. Along with the boyfriend inside the residence with the woman. Again, while on the phone with 911, the male was inside the house. The female was armed with a handgun, and the male then left the residence. Moments later, that male came back into the residence armed with a handgun of his own. Once he entered the residence, the male put the gun to the boyfriend's head that was inside the house. At that point, the woman who lived inside the house fired 1 round, striking and killing the ex-boyfriend. The 3 children who were inside the residence were not injured, and when police arrived, medical personnel pronounced the male deceased. So again, I'll take a couple questions if you have them, but again, very early on in the investigation.
Who did the intrude?
Yep. One second. Go ahead. Yes, so inside the house when the incident occurred was the boyfriend, the woman, and 3 small children. The ex-boyfriend is when he broke in the window, entered the house, and that's when the shooting took place.
So the ex-boyfriend put the gun to the head of the current boyfriend?
That is correct.
And then the woman shot him? That
is correct. And that is, again, I stress it's still very early on in the investigation, but from listening to the 911 call en route to this call, from listening to that and the preliminary details that we have, that is the details that have been provided to us.
How long ago do we know how long ago the relationship ended between the ex-boyfriend and this homeowner?
Don't have all those details yet. That's what we're still in the process of gathering.
So have any arrests been made, or is this considered a self-defense kind of situation?
At this point in the investigation, all indications is that the woman acted in self-defense. But again, as in all cases, once the investigation is completed, that case is submitted to the district attorney, who will make that ultimate decision.
It sounds like he left to go get, a weapon that could counteract the weapon that she had on hand. That probably does not happen very often. When confronted empty-handed, someone would usually just leave and go, stay away.
Well, again, you have a male who forcefully broke into a house occupied by a woman with her 3 small children. That male then, when finding out that she was armed, left the house, had ample opportunity to leave. However, he chose to return back into the house armed with a handgun. So with those details, again, that would lead us at this point to believe that this woman acted in self-defense. All right. Anything else?
Spencer, one question. Is the ex-boyfriend who was shot, is he the father of the children?
I'm not going to get into the specific relation or dynamics as far as who's the father and who's not. But again, there were three children inside the residence when it occurred, and the children were not harmed. One of the children did make a 911 call. That was the second phone call that we did receive. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.